We're just eating breakfast this morning in the hotel. What should we do this morning or today for our last couple of hours in our 24 hours in Guayaquil video? What should we do today?
Well, considering we have no internet, that means we don't get to be computer nerds, so we get to go walk around.
You mean we're going to go out into this big, bad, wild Guayaquil, Ecuador? That's what everybody says. It's big and bad and scary and wild.
Well, I wouldn't minimize that, but yeah, that's what we're going to do.
So we're at the tail end of our 24 hours here. It is 8:30 in the morning.
It's the most important monument of the Malecon, it says.
You can get more info on your smartphone with a code about this monument. So it's a lookout point. Yeah, okay, fine, let's go do that.
It's very monumental.
Oh wait, here's the steps.
Yeah, let's get
Is it closed? It's closed.
I won't let you go on up there right now. That's too bad.
Alright, well. Let's see what's being constructed here. Malecon Yacht Club.
It's going to be something to do with the yacht club, maybe a club.
Some kind of, looks like a boat access, what do you call it, boat ramp. Boat ramp right here, what they're building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because really there's not a whole lot of that here. And they kind of need it for these touristy boats that they've got here. They're just going to get more boat ramps for the tourism, I'm sure. Yeah, that way people can just pull up, more people, or tourist boats I should say, or both, can pull up to here and then come to this waterfront restaurant. So they're improving it. This central commercial on the Malecon, which is kind of interesting in case it's, let's say it gets really rainy or hot, you can go inside and spend your money there. And they've got some you know, some almuerzos in there, which is nice. And this is quite pleasant. I like this with the trees and the benches. A lot of benches a lot of times. This is like a Park Calderon in Cuenca, but it's on the Malecon. As you see, it's got a lot of benches, and I like the shade trees, which is really nice. It's not sunny right now, but it's very useful. Question, how does somebody get to the bottom of it? I mean, as far as is Guayaquil dangerous? Is it safe? And what version do you want? I'm sure you want the real scoop. We say that because we just know what the real scoop is. If you're in the Patreon, you're going to get it, and if you're not, we have a consulting button. Check it out. If you're ready to really make a move, don't be penny wise and pound foolish. If you're just watching these videos for entertainment, great. Come along for the ride. So we've got a little bit of history here. Wasn't there a saying about staring down the barrel of a cannon or something? I don't know. I thought that was some kind of saying. These are not usable. They're stuck together. And morning's a nice time to walk because it's not too hot, and it happens to be overcast with a little breeze, which makes it real nice because you're in the tropics and you're at the coast, so typically, well, like Panama, you know, hot, and not just hot, but heavy humidity. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of outfits putting out quote-unquote content, you know, and if you like to digest content, read content, view content, there's plenty of it. And so if you want the complete scoop, you know, the whole story, you know where to go. Right here. This is one of my biggest pet peeves about Ecuador Mercado shopping. There are no prices on anything. And that is the gist of the problem. I am very much in tune and in touch with mercados in a lot of different countries. And this is a unique setup with the lack of prices. And it completely works against, yeah, that guy was staring at the camera really hard to try to figure out if it was worth anything. I smell marijuana too. So yeah, these mercados, especially in big cities like Guayaquil, can be dangerous. But I'm just saying about the lack of prices. The RAM magazines are all about appearances. They want to appear to be helpful, but they really have an agenda that they try to hide that agenda in the sense that, well, I'll leave that for a different video, but I'm saying that when they start saying to people, yeah, the way to go local is to, you know, to go to mercados, oh my gosh, is that the worst advice you will ever get? And this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I've been telling you on my channel for years. This setup, especially in Ecuador and any developing country where the prices aren't listed, is completely stacked against the foreigner. Completely.
Oh, totally, you're right.
You know, you absolutely must stay out of mercados as far as your normal shopping. I mean, if you want to come just to be a tourist and look around, great, do it. I'm not trying to tell you what to do or tell you to stay out of mercados. But if you think you're going to go local by going to a mercado, you have got to really seriously rethink. And you need to subscribe to our channel if you're not yet subscribed, and become an insider on the Patreon or whatever, you know, whatever you got to do to be an insider. But I give so much free information already that you don't have to do that. You can just watch our free videos. So I'm just kind of curious. Looks like something going on here. Hold on. So something's going on here. Looks like they're getting ready for some kind of performance here. Actually, no, it looks like it's a podium and somebody's going to talk about something. I just see things that I think are worthwhile to mention, such as right here in a big city of Guayaquil, right on the street. This is the outside of the post office. And you can see these old vintage boxes that are obviously not operational, right? But it just makes me wonder at what time, the time period that they might have been operational. How would that time period have been different than today, to where they felt that it was something that was viable to have all these mailboxes outside, right here, out on the street like this? Obviously a throwback to a different era where it was expected that people wouldn't break into them. So that's really notable to me. It's really interesting. I wonder how long ago that was too. so that's our 24 hours in Guayaquil. Thank you for staying with us on this, and thanks for following us. Subscribe or thumbs up or do whatever you do, but above all, be nice about it and have a wonderful day.